Hari Om children. Children, today's Bal Sanskar is focused on Dev Rishi Narad ji. May 17th is the birth anniversary of Dev Rishi Narad ji. Did you know that Narad ji was a maid's son in the previous birth? But due to the influence of satsang of a Brahmagyani Sant in the next birth, he became Dev Rishi Narad ji. Satsang made Dev Rishi Narad ji so great that Lord Vedvyas ji, taking his inspiration and permission, composed Srimad Bhagavat. Even Lord Sri Krishna used to stand in honor of Narad ji, seeing him coming. From the son of a maid servant, by just listening to satsang, he became Dev Rishi Narad, who gave advice to God. Such is the great glory of satsang, and that's why Bapuji says, leave hundreds of tasks to have food on time, leave thousands of tasks to take a bath on time, leave lakhs of tasks to make donations, but leave crores or millions of tasks to meditate on Hari and listen to satsang. Let's start today's Bal Sanskar with Omkar Gunjan. Omkar Gunjan. Prayer time. Guru Prathna. We salute at the feet of Sri Guru Bhagwan, who uproots our ignorance, relieves us from the cycle of birth and death, gives knowledge and dispassion.
Twame च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव.
Mantra chanting. The power of Vedic mantras is immense, but by adopting the glory of mantra power, so many great men have become revered and respected in the world. Let us chant the Vedic mantras.
Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.
Now praise Ganpati Ji.
Vakritunde Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Ganpati Dev, who has a majestic, gigantic and crooked trunk, whose radiance is like the millions of suns, please always remove obstacles in all my works. Tratak. Without blinking your eyes, we all will do Tratak for 5 minutes while looking at the Sri Chitra of Gurudev and Gurudev or God with a calm mind. story time. Let's listen to a story today, and the story is titled Teen Tar Kar Dete Par, meaning the three cords which will help to cross the worldly ocean. Maharishi Ved Vyas Ji asked Narad Ji, how did you become such a great man and such that you give advice to Lord Krishna also? And your advice gave me peace too. I noticed that people were sad even after reading so many books, and you asked me to write Srimad Bhagavat. When I wrote this holy book, I got peace and people got Bhagavat Ras. What is the secret of your greatness? Devrishi Narad Ji says, in my previous life, I was the son of a maid servant. My father died when I was only 5 years old. Saints came to the city for 4 months of monsoon. Some Brahmin put my mother there in the service of satsang. My mother was illiterate, poor, and a slave. She would take me whenever she went to work, and I will sit there in the satsang. The sattvic movement of satsang, Kirtan, darshan of saints, holy discourses has purged my heart. I started getting pleasure and joy in satsang. Ek ghadi आधी में पुनियाद तुलसी संगत साध की हरि कोटि अपराध. 22.5 minutes is called one ghadi. Saint Tulsidas Ji says, one who accompanies a saint for one ghadi or half a ghadi or even 1/4 of a ghadi, then his millions of sins are forgiven. Narad Ji says, when the saints started leaving, I prayed at their feet, take me with you. The saints said, no son, you are a child now, stay with your mother. Your destiny does not allow you to leave now. Take this prasad, and from today onwards, your name is Haridas. After giving me the Guru mantra, the saints left and I kept on chanting the mantra. My mother used to stop me. One day, my mother was bitten by a snake on the way and she died. I did the cremation of my mother. Then I folded my hands in front of God and I walked towards the north. While traveling, I was chanting the Guru mantra sitting under a peepal tree in a dense forest. A thought came to my mind. When will I meet God? You are my conscience. The 8 sattvic feelings started awakening in me. And then there was light. There was a voice from the sky that said, son, I cannot meet you in this life, but you will be my special counselor in the next life. Oh Maharishi, I was the son of a maid servant, but 3 cords came into my life. One is satsang, the second is the reverence for the saints, and the third is the Guru mantra. These 3 things made me Devrishi Narad. Look kids, due to influence of satsang, a poor maid's son became Devrishi Narad Ji. The glory of Narad Ji comes in all the scriptures like the Vedas, Smritis, Puranas, Samhita, astrology, music, and etc. The scriptures have called Devrishi Narad Ji as the mind of God. All the gods, human beings, demons, Lord Indra, they all respect the words of Narad Ji. Questions related to the story will be asked to you shortly. Progressive vision. Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Consider mother, father, and guru to be worshipped like God. Be sure to perform your duty towards them. The one who performs the duty properly becomes great in future. Quote of the week. Those who have satsang in their life, then even though disasters come in their lives, they do not have any effect on these people. Disasters cannot have an effect on such souls. They bask in the light of knowledge, dancing on the head of such calamities. Kirtan. Whatever benefits a person used to get in Satyug by doing meditation of Lord Vishnu, or by doing sacrifice in the holy fire in Treta Yuga, or by worshipping God in Dwapar Yuga, all these benefits can be easily attained in Kali Yuga by just chanting the name of the Lord. So children, let's do Narayan Narayan Kirtan.
चूल्हे में डाल दो अहंकार को। पागल गल को पा लिया कि आत्मा का आनंद कैसे आता है, राग द्वेष कैसे मिटाया जाता है, आकर्षण कैसे मिटाया जाता है। नारायण 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 हरि नारायण 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 ही नारायण 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 ओम तू ही नारायण 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 मैं भी नारायण 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 ओम मैं भी नारायण 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 वह भी नारायण 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 ओम वह भी नारायण 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 ओम तुम भी नारायण 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 ओम तुम भी नारायण 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 मैं भी नारायण 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 ओम नारायण 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 जय हो।
Glory of Indian culture. Today we will learn about conch shells. There are two types of conch shells, Dakshinavarti conch shell and Vamvarti conch shell. Dakshinavarti conch shell is found only by divine destiny. Whoever has this, Goddess Lakshmi resides with him. By blowing a conch shell in the evening, ghosts, negative energy, etc., they are driven away conch is Tridoshnashak, meaning it gives reliefs in Vat, Pitta and Kapha. It destroys the sufferings due to the Grahadosh, planetary defects, and it removes poverty and cures weakness, poison, and eye diseases. The great scientists of India, Sri Jagdish Chandraji Bose, proved that by blowing the conch, the harmful bacteria that cause diseases are destroyed as far as the sound reaches. For this reason, since ancient days, the custom of blowing the conch shell in the temples in the morning and evening has been going on. Health tips. Children, we're going to tell you about a life-enhancing experiment. This activates the Swadhisthana chakra, the sacral center, below our navel, which helps in increasing vitality and immunity. Scientists have called it as the head of the stomach. So how do you do this exercise? Method. Lie down straight on a blanket or mat on the ground. Place the fingers of both the hands on the stomach facing the navel. Keep the elbows of the hands on the ground. Take a deep breath through both the nostrils of the nose by making a face posture like whistling with the lips. Keep your mouth closed. By making such position of the lips, the breath goes in equally through both nostrils. Hold the breath for 10 to 15 seconds. In this position, move the stomach in and out. Feel that the Swadhisthana center below my navel is being awakened. Then, while exhaling slowly from the mouth in the posture of whistling with the lips, feel that I am throwing out the weak prana in my body. I am throwing out the particles of diseases. This helps a lot in awakening the Swadhisthana Kendra, which is below our navel. Do this experiment 2 to 3 times. What to do and what not to do. Must go for a walk in the morning. Walking barefoot on the dew-drenched grass in the morning improves eyesight. For those who cannot do any exercise, walking exercise is very important. Walking is considered the best and easiest method of exercise because walking reduces the stress on the heart and makes all the parts of the body strong. Homework time. Now is the time to tell your homework. All the children will bring 21 names of Brahmagyani Mahapurush, that is, self-realized saints, by writing them in their Bal Sanskar notebook. Quiz time. Question number 1. Mention 10 virtues of Naradji. Question number 2. Whose 7 generations get uplifted spiritually? Question number 3. What advice did Dev Rishi Naradji give to Ved Vyasji? Question number 4. What was the name given by the saints to the Maid's son? Question number 5. What are the 3 chords from which the Maid's son became Dev Rishi Naradji? Aarti. All the children will now stand up for Aarti.
Om Om Bapu Jaldi Bahar Aao, Bapu Jaldi Bahar Aao, Ye Sankalp Hamara, Ye Sankalp Hamara, Jaldi Darsh Dikhao, Bapu Jaldi Bahar Aao, भक्तों के लिए तुमने कितने कष्ट सहे, बापू कितने कष्ट सहे, जब जब तुम्हें पुकारा, जब जब तुम्हें पुकारा, दौड़े चले आए, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, मात पिता हम बापू बंधु सखा तुम्ही, तुम बिन कौन हमारा, बापू बिन कौन हमारा, विनती सुन लो मेरी, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, ज्ञान भक्ति मय अमृत आपने हमको दिया, बापू आपने सबको दिया, निंदा अपयश जैसे, निंदा अपयश जैसे, विष को स्वयं पिया, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, संस्कृति रक्षा हेतु है अवतार लिया, बापू ने अवतार लिया, दोष रहित होकर भी, दोष रहित होकर भी, बंधना स्वीकार किया, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, करुणा सागर गुरुवर लीला कर रहे, बापू लीला करते रहे, अंतर्यामी होकर, अंतर्यामी होकर, सब कुछ देख रहे, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, तुमसे हम हैं बापू और ना कोई जग में, मेरा और ना कोई जग में, तुम ही दूर हुए तो, तुम ही दूर हुए तो, जाए कहाँ बच्चे, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, भक्त पुकारे बापू अब तो दर्श दिखाओ, बापू अब तो दर्श दिखाओ, राह निहारे हम सब, राह निहारे हम सब, अब ना देर करो, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, ओम ओम ओम, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, ये संकल्प हमारा, ये संकल्प हमारा, जल्दी दर्श दिखाओ, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ, बापू जल्दी बाहर आओ.
Hope all the children have liked today's Bal Sanskar. The ultimate aim of our beloved Bal Sanskar is to fill your life with virtues and to set it towards the highest and highest goal, which is God's attainment. See you again next week with a new topic. Till then, Hari Om.